And what's going on, everyone? In this video, we're going to talk about starting a leg sleeve tattoo. I'm going to guide you through the whole process of me getting mine. We're going to share with you insights on preparation methods, on different styles of tattoo, how I chose my artists and how I found them, plus the whole journey and everything involved. Can't wait to get into it. Let's go. What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. If you're new and just joining, what's happening? My name is Benjamin Harding. I put up videos on all of my personal experiences, and these are generally in travel, self-development and health and fitness. So if that's your kind of vibe, consider hitting that subscribe button. About 2 weeks ago, I went up to Newcastle in the UK to start my new tattoos, my new leg sleeve. And here is basically a look into what happened. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Just arrived in Oxford City. Gonna go get my mobile SIM sorted out. It's a beautiful, nice sunny day today. Look at that. We're gonna get the train from Oxford City all the way down to Newcastle, a few changes in between. Buzzing to get this going. Today is an absolute day for it. Got the tickets, got an underground through London. Let's go. Okay, so we've just arrived down in North Shields. I'm gonna find this accommodation from Airbnb, give them a call, and we're gonna go check in. Love it. We here. Let's do this. Okay, next morning we have just woken up, showered and everything, and now we're gonna head on over to some breakfast. Woke up to British weather this morning. Look at this. 2 days were good though, son. I really enjoyed that. So, yeah, gonna get some breakfast. Gonna get sorted this morning, head over to the tattoo shop. Designs have been sent over, so I'm really excited to have a look through them and kind of iterate on them with the tattoo artist. And then yeah, full day of tattooing. Haven't been tattooed in 4 or 5 years. Let's go. Switch them to the phone microphone because I don't want to get the DJI mic too wet. We've just finished the breakfast. It was absolutely unreal. Still drinking the coffee, happy days. We're just heading through North Shields town and we're going to head up to this tattoo parlour. Super excited for today. It's going to be a good day. Outside the tattoo parlour, gonna have a look inside and go meet the team. Let's go for it. Hello buddy, how are you? Good, yeah, good. I can't believe I'm finally here. Sweet. Don't mind me coming a bit early, do you?
No, that's fine. No, that's all right.
Sick. Wicked, man. Oh, mate, it's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah. Wicked.
Been booked for a while.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I literally wanted to do it like way beforehand, but visa conditions and stuff, it was super difficult, eh? So, yeah, wicked.
Yeah, I'll just be like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Shall I take a seat?
Yeah, if you want to take a seat.
Legend.
Yeah,
Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so it's currently day 2 here in North Shields, Newcastle, United Kingdom. It's about 10 to 10. I've got the tattoo booking appointment at 10:30. Yesterday we did 10:30 all the way through till 5:30. The first half an hour was pretty much like getting sorted, getting the designs ready. I just spoke to my artist this morning as well, and he sent through the designs for today. To do the other side of my right leg. Just a few thoughts on this. Like, I've got to say that the whole process of this has been, like I said to my brother, it's been amazing in terms of a collaboration, in terms of communicating with an artist that sees your vision with what you're trying to create and kind of put it into like an Aussie theme that makes a lot of not only sense to me, but also is combined with the realism, is combined with the black and grey style, which I normally have of all like the other bits of art on my body. And yeah, like even the first day straight off the bat, it was like, I think I've found my guy. Do you know what I mean? The team was amazing. Like everything was just adding up, and it just felt really like a really good experience to like start that journey with someone. And yeah, so we're going to go back for day 2 in about half an hour. We're basically going to go again all the way through till half 5 p.m. And then I'm going to jump back on a train, head back to Oxfordshire, and then just rest up, get the pamphlet ready and just look after my leg. But yeah, honestly, it's been such an amazing experience coming down here, and I'm really looking forward to today and what we can create. And yeah, so sick. Let's talk about these designs and kind of how they came to fruition. I'm going to put them up here on the screen as I've got them literally here on my phone. This is basically the mock-up of what my artist first sent me after I sent him all of like the images, the ones that I really liked from Pinterest, the one that resonated with me the most. For example, the scenery on the right hand side, the woman's face on the right hand side. A bit of a background story behind this. That image in the top right hand corner is based of the scenery is basically Melbourne. That's where I first lived when I moved to Australia. That is literally like where I lived around Albert Park, and Melbourne's in the background with the skyscrapers. Literally love that place when I first got there in December 2020, and it's basically symbolic that the woman is looking at all of the scenery and like, look at where we are, look at what we're doing, and this is like such an amazing experience to kind of start the Aussie journey, you know. Furthermore, to the left, this is more about where I moved to for the Northern Territory. The candles represent heat. They represent the heat of how hot it is in Northern Territory, and the smoke that is like supposed to be like the air with the humidity and stuff like that as well. And then also another woman, because I really wanted to kind of switch up, just not doing scenery pieces, but also add in some like realism portraits as well. And the woman's faces look wicked. The smoke goes round them as well, so it makes it like all kind of blend together. And then in the top left, this I was kind of unsure about at the start, so I definitely iterated on it with the artist, which I'll show you the new design a bit later. But the world, the time, and kind of what I wanted to blend in with it, you know, like where I was in the Northern Territory, where I was going to be flying to in the West Coast, in Perth, and I wanted to have like a time, a compass, and this like it travel themed, you know, because that's like a different element that I can put into the leg sleeve to make it that to go along with that theme. And you know what, like so far it's been amazing to see your ideas come to fruition and be created into such a cool artistic media, you know. Okay, so how I found my artist. I'm gonna put those back on because it's so bright out here. It was quite simple actually. I literally found him via scrolling through Instagram. He appeared on my newsfeed as like sponsored or as like recommended via the algorithm. And yeah, I went onto his profile, scrolled for all of his work, and the type of style that I really go for is like black and grey and some like highlights and white, but also like realism. All of my work that I've had over the past, give or take 5 to 8 years, has mostly been like scenery stuff, and I love that sort of style. I also wanted to go more into like realism with portraits of women's faces and that sort of vibe. And this guy had previous work that he's done before of that sort of style, so I was super keen to see if he would want to collaborate on some artwork and some ideas. So I sent through him some photos of what I was looking to get, and then he said yeah, he'd be super easy and keen to do it as well. Other cool types of tattoo, You also have dot work, which I find really like specific and intriguing. You can also get line work sort of tattoo as well. I do have a stick and poke bamboo tattoo that I got done in Thailand, in Chiang Mai, on the back slash neck over here. And then there's also like geometric. That's really cool. I was thinking about getting some of that in the future, but at the moment all of my work is very specific to like a certain type, and branching out to new sorts of variety, it depends if the artist can do that or if they're very specific and niche with kind of the artwork that they tattoo. One huge thing though, I did learn about this tattoo sitting, because I went back to back. I did literally about 6 to 7 hours on the first day, and then went back the next day and did another 6 to 7 hours. And I've never done that much tattooing before back to back in my life. It's always been like one half of a sleeve, or like 1 6 7 hours, and then I have a break for like 4 months, and then I go back and I have another one. So it all depends on kind of, well, how your body recuperates, like how it recovers, and what kind of rest and recovery you want to get in. I thought I'd be okay with it, but then also I did a lot of traveling after, and so it definitely agitated it. So learn this about my body, kind of how it recovers. Next time I'm definitely going to do just like 1 day of 6 hours, 7 hours, and then rest. Then my body has time to recover, has time to like go through the whole process of healing, you know. So let's talk about the process, the collaboration. After finding my artist Sam on Instagram, I basically messaged through to him asking if he would be like available to do these sorts of tattoo sit-ins. He was like, yeah, what sort of thing were you looking for? Kind of what sort of designs? I sent him through the designs nearer close to the time of the tattoo I wanted to get. And then he created a mock-up, sent it back to me of what it would look like on my leg after I sent him the photo of that as well. And we basically just iterated on it until I became very happy with it. He created a stencil for me. And then after that, he put it onto my leg. I looked in the mirror to see if I liked it and see if it was where I wanted it to be, and it was. And then that's when you start the tattooing and go through the whole process of it. I will say that with tattooing, you definitely need to, it's definitely preferred for me anyway, that I like to have a good night's rest before I go and get tattooed. Also, I like to keep my sugar levels high, drink a lot of water, and also take breaks as well. Like sitting in certain awkward positions on the tattoo bed, it can get a bit uncomfortable, and you want to be comfortable for the duration of it. So taking breaks is definitely beneficial, and yeah, just trying to enjoy the whole process, listening to music, talking to other people in the parlor if they're up for it. And yeah, that's one of my main ways of how I do it. So let's talk travel schedules. All of my artists that I've ever got tattooed by have been in a mixture of Oxfordshire, so my hometown, in Brighton, which I had to travel with trains, and in Newcastle, which is where my current artist is, which is I travel to by trains as well. And this can all vary in terms of like how you want to travel to there. With this most recent leg sleeve, I went the night before. I stayed in an Airbnb, which is around the corner from the tattoo parlor. Got up, had some breakfast, went to the tattoo parlor, and then basically had the full 6-7 hours of tattooing, and then went back the next day. What I didn't consider was obviously like how much I'd be walking in terms of after getting a tattoo done, that was the main reason I think that it agitated it. Plus carrying a heavy bag as well and doing that distance. That's a lesson learned for the future. But depending on where your artist is based, depending on like how far you want to travel to get that specific artwork, yeah, seeing if your artist can come through with kind of what you desire and what you want to have inked on your body, then yeah, do your research and look into 100%. Another quick thing with that is that booking your sittings, I do mine way in advance, just because some tattoo artists are super popular. They all have their diaries booked out for the next 6 months. So if you know you want to get a tattoo and you have an idea of what you want to get, then at least booking it in and getting that penciled in the diary. So then like in 2 months or 3 months time, when you're preparing your designs of what you want to get, at least you know it's already booked and that it's good to go and that it's there waiting for you to get going with it. And so in terms of tattoo aftercare, my artists would always tell me what they'd want me to do in terms of looking after it. So instructions, advice, whether it's verbal or on a piece of paper. Make sure you listen to what they recommend because they're the pros. And yeah, continue the healing over the next few days to a week and look after that tattoo from then. And so that brings us on to the end of another episode. I just want to say a quick, massive thank you to Sam Rowan, my tattoo artist, and his team at Skin and Ink Studio. From start to finish, I thought the whole process was super professional, very welcoming for when I came into the shop. And yeah, as a collaboration moving forward, I really enjoyed the whole experience of it, listening to the music in the parlour, tattoo studio, talking with them, sharing the experience with them. So thank you very much for that. And I'm very much looking forward to getting more artwork done with them in the future when I do come back from Australia again. I'll be sure to leave all the links in the description box below if you also want to check them out too. I'll also leave the link for our online community, which is where we share the same passions of same as this channel. So travel, self-development, health and fitness, and be a place for social connection and growth. So if you want to join a community for that, I'll leave the link in the description box as well. And yeah, thanks for sticking to the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe for more content coming soon to this channel. I'll see you back in the next one. Take care, guys. See you later.